No, because I'm gonna try the the original thing. Tell me when you're recording.
We're recording.
Oh, we're recording? Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna edit this whole start out. What's up, everybody? Bro Dude here.
What's up,
with
guys?
Barrio for another episode of Bros and Dudes Beer Review. We got our little pre-game segment ready to roll.
Yep. So this segment, we're just gonna pre-game.
Yeah, we're pre-gaming. I'm drinking right now. Currently in my glass, I have some Coors Light, or as they say it in the eastern part of the state, Coors Light.
Yeah.
And Barrio was telling me about a thing where he's like, "Have you heard of people doing banquet beer on top of it?" And you know, last night we did a short and we put it up, and I was drinking some banquet beer mixed with some Clamato.
That's what it was.
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty good. So so he's like, well, try and do both at the same time. So we're gonna do both at the same time. Barrio, what's new in your life? Why I pour this beer in my other beer?
You know, we're getting more set up here. We ordered some. We got a new microphone system, a wireless mic that I was really excited to try out. It didn't work. I don't understand what's happening. It was working fine while we're testing, and then all of a sudden it started picking up a duplicate. So it's really annoying.
We got to figure it out because we're not smart enough to figure it out on the first try. So we're gonna have to sit here and nerd out on it.
Also, yeah, we didn't want to just take too much time. You know, we wanted to do the podcast.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, he has stuff to do.
Like James, you're just gonna drink beer all day.
Pretty much. Yep.
I'll probably drink beer most of the day too, but I have to go meet up with my lovely wife and do things.
What are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna go?
I have no idea.
Oh, did you mix it?
I did mix
What's
it.
the verdict?
It's pretty good.
Is it really?
It is actually. Here, try that. Just try that.
Dude.
It's better.
Dude.
It's the best of both worlds.
Dude.
I like it.
Holy shit.
I like it. That's like my.
Do you have any more of those?
I have this one. Yeah, and I have this and that, and that's it. But I have a little left in here, though.
That's
but I'll let you have
fucking
some of
bad,
that. Here, if
dude.
you run out of pregame, you can do that. What are you pregaming today, James?
So today I Pacifico.
Oh, nice. And we talked about that on the last episode too.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we were all in Mexican cerveza mode last episode.
And I didn't even mean to get it because of that. It's just like so you know, over the Christmas break, right? It's Christmas.
Yeah.
And New Year's. We're back in our hometown, so a bunch of our friends usually make it back to visit their parents and their family here, which I always look forward to every year because I haven't seen these guys, you know.
Oh, it's great. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to have beers, catch up, how's the fam, all of that stuff.
I mean, I like the fact that our friend group since high school, it's still we still hang out.
Yeah, it's great.
Not too often, but hey, we get to see each other.
Well, saw Joshy.
Yeah,
Dead Josh. I saw him for the first time in 4 or 5 years, and it was really good to catch up.
Yep.
And I forgot where he even lived.
Yeah.
I was like, where do you live again?
Like, holy shit!
What
about you, man.
What do you do for a living again? I forgot.
Yeah.
And it's really good times.
Oh, Josh, you followed it. Anyways, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, bud. So also, you know, we had a snowy week this week. It snowed on Thursday. And, you know, my wife couldn't make it to work in the car, so she had to park, and I had to go pick her up, and it was a stressful Thursday. Oh, yeah, because it was snowing big time over at our house before it started snowing down here. And there's still snow in the backyard. I was just looking in your backyard a minute ago, and there's still snow on the ground.
We were supposed to pick up some couches that we purchased from my wife's ex-husband. And I was supposed to pick them up last night, but my truck was full of snow. So I was like, well, let's push it off to today. And then, they're still wet snow.
Yeah,
and he's like, oh, it's muddy anyway. So I'm like, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, so put that off to another time. Another thing that happened, you know, I was talking about the last video we put up with the banquet beer, and it was the original wood. And so my story behind that, and I wanted to tell this story because it gets convoluted, because everybody thinks that Coors Light is the wood in our friend group.
Wait, it's not?
It's not the wood. So how this happened, that's why I was like, it's the original wood. Because when I turned 21 and I could go buy beer myself, and, you know, we'd be drinking light beer or whatever, and so I went and bought a 6-pack of banquet beer. And I was drinking Coors Light with all the friends, and I do that, and it's like, oh, how's that Coors Original? I go, It's got a nice woody taste to it. Like, it's got a nice full woody taste. And I mean, you're talking about a 21-year-old kid describing a beer to his friends, right? Well, so then everybody picked up on the wood. Yeah. Oh, Shawn said the beer tastes like the wood. And then so it became a thing. Yeah. And then they just equated the fact that I drank a lot of Coors Light with the fact that that's the wood. And then it just transferred over to Coors Light. So Coors Light is actually the wood 2.0, and the banquet beer is actually wood 1.0.
Dude, it's been like over 25 years.
Yeah, so that was a long time ago.
I've always referred to Coors Light as a wood,
so
and then this one as...
if you go from drinking Coors Light or any light beer to the banquet beer has like a woody type of flavor to it. It tastes like there's like some cedar or something in it. It's just got a taste profile that's weird. And it does have like a woody kind of taste to it.
I always thought Coors Light had like a weird banana taste to it. I mean, I liked it.
No, you know what? Coors Light does have a banana taste to it. Okay. Yeah, it really does. And I think that's why some people don't like it. They call it Rocky Mountain piss water. And it's because it does have a little faint taste of banana.
That's fine. I like it. I liked it.
I don't really like bananas that much, but I love some Coors Light. And you know, one of my other buddies, James, was talking and like, how come you're doing a beer review show, Shawn? All you drink is Coors Light. And I'm like, yeah, I don't just drink Coors Light. I like drinking lots of beer. And so today we've got lots of beer, but James, we'll get into beer here in a second, but James, you have a story that relates to our last episode as well regarding a glass.
Oh, all right.
Because it was an important thing on our last episode.
Yeah. So our last episode, I don't know if you guys remember, but if you haven't, go ahead and check out episode 2. Our buddy Mundo came over, and I went and grabbed a glass, and I gave him a whole spiel before I handed it to him, saying, hey, please do not break this glass, because I've had this glass since 2001. Forever. From a old bar that I used to love. Yeah.
Which we went into great detail on the last episode.
And it's called the Barney Blast. I had this beer glass for, since 2001. That's 23 years.
It's a long time to have a glass. Now. Long time.
And then I was all happy with it. Then not even a week after, about 2 weeks ago probably now, my wife was doing the dishes, and all I hear is like, oh shit! And I ran in, and I knew it. I heard that break. I'm like, dude, please don't be that. Please don't be. I'd rather one of these bad boys get broken
than that. Yeah, right.
And it was broken. But
I mean, we could remake this. Yeah, I mean, that ain't a thing, right? So.
But whatever. Beer glass.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
So that was a bummer. But hey, if anyone has a Barney Blast beer glass from 2001, send it this way, pal.
There you go. So another thing I wanted to talk about real quick in our intro is
look how professional we are.
We have show notes, which is great. Yeah. But so last episode we were talking about what the hell's IBU, right? And so like I always heard it, and I always knew that it had to relate to beer. And you go to the microbrew, and they have the IBUs written in chalk next to whatever beer it is, and all of that stuff. So IBU stands for International Bitterness Units, and it's a scale used to measure the bitterness of beer. And so that's what IBU stands for. So the higher the number, the more bitter it is.
So it has nothing to do with alcohol. It's always just the bitterness of the hops.
So what it does is a beer with a low IBU has little to no bitterness, while a beer with high IBU is very bitter. However, a beer's perceived bitterness can be different from the IBU because of other factors that can mask the bitterness. For example, if they use a lot of malt, or there's some sweet agents in the beer, and so on and so forth. So like a typical IPA is somewhere around probably 20 to 80, 50 to 70. We actually have one today that's up in the 80s. We'll get into that when we get that.
What beer is that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's going to be bitter. Yeah, it's going to be bitter.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fully leaded IPA as we're going to try out.
Whoa, God damn it.
What the hell? That scared the crap out of you. Well, our guest is here. Perfect timing. I don't know how that works out, but that's how that works out. We didn't even plan for that, guys. Obviously, by James's reaction to that. Garage door opening. And who is it? Oh, there's Mundo. Mundo's in the shot. He is here. You scared the crap out of Mario. That's hilarious. He literally jumped out of his seat.
Back there.
Do you want to sit
There's
on
a
the
chair,
side,
yeah,
out of camera, in camera? It's up to you on what you want to do. It just depends on what you want to do.
So
I hope you brought some beer with you because we don't have as much as we had
I got
last time.
beer in my beer fridge, so go grab one. Grab me one too.
There you go. So anyway, we've got now that Mundo's here, he can settle in, and but yeah. So that's our warm up on the show today, the pre-game. The banquet beer mixed with the Coors Light is actually really good, and I'm gonna start doing this in the future.
That's actually I'm gonna try it.
It's good.
I'm gonna have to do it because that
good.
was pretty badass. It's weird. I've been in that weird like mixing beer like kick lately.
Ooh.
You know, we go to the Icebox. You been doing the fucking
dope. The thing from the last time I tried that at Icebox when we were there, right? Yeah. The Midnight Maze with the cerveza.
Yeah. Yep.
Or with the Mexican lager.
Yep, Mexican lager.
Super good.
Yeah.
It worked out perfectly.
It balances out. Which
gets
great. Me thinking. So you got one of these bad boys that's gonna be really bad, right? Bitterness.
Well, it's gonna be super bitter. I don't know if it'll be bad, but it's gonna be super bitter. So it's gonna be the first time we've done like a full strength IPA on the show, which I'm excited about. I mean, I'm not a one for drinking those on a regular, but I do enjoy if it's got a good flavor profile too.
So I mean, I'm not opposed to I went through my beer phase where I just wanted craft beer. I wanted the darkest,
as you've said on every episode so far, by the way.
I went through a whole phase where I started trying to brew my own beer.
You know what? I got a little brew kit for Christmas from my uncle. Yeah, and it's just the Mr. Brew thing.
Is it the one where you pour like the?
Yeah, I haven't even opened the box yet, James,
okay,
so I don't know.
Because they have some where instead of like making like the wort and everything from scratch, like they have it's like a concentrated, like it's already mixed where you pour in the hot water. Okay. Oh, how old is this?
It was in your fridge. I don't know.
Oh, there's a random.
I don't even remember this.
What is that? I don't even know if they make that anymore.
Well,
it's a Pilsner.
Let's see who throws up first.
Well, look at this. Well.
I like that. Let's see who throws up first.
Icebox. I mean, how long does beer last?
I mean, it depends on how it was taken care of. Has it been like temperature controlled, or has it been heated up?
I'm just curious. Like, anyone know how long beer lasts?
Are you gonna try that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Just give it a little taste.
I mean, it's got to be over a year old.
What?
Nah, 6 months.
6 months? Oh, well, then it's totally good. I don't know what you're stressing about. I like how you're doing the like it's a fucking glass of wine or something.
That's a good beer.
Yeah, I don't know.
James. You want some?
No.
You sure?
No, I'm good. Well, you can pour some in your glass. I'll take a drink.
All right.
I'll try it out. So anyway, Mundo's here.
I don't want to do too much.
Pre-game is getting into full force, and we're gonna try.
Why are you showing off your guns, dude?
We're gonna try and make this not be a 52. We're gonna try and make this not a 52-minute episode.
Yeah. We got a timer here.
Yeah, we
were supposed to stop at 10.
Yeah, and so we're 3 minutes over on our allotted time for pregame already, and I can tell that the rest of it's gonna kind of go that way too.
We'll try and keep it not an hour like last.
The last one was too long.
Yeah, and we did it.
Good stories, good stuff happening. We want it to be entertaining visually and audibly, right? Because it's a podcast / video thing. To where you could listen to it in the car and be entertained, I guess, and then also, we don't want it to be ridiculous though when you're watching the video.
Yeah.
But I want to do a quick couple shout outs.
Yep. Go ahead.
So, told Mike, my brother, that we had a little conversation about him during it, and so he watched the episode. And he was like, "Oh, that was good. That was funny." Yeah. And then I sent it over to my buddy Hoffman in Austin. Right, Dustin. Shout out again, Dustin. And it was over New Year's, and he sends me a photo back of himself kicked back on the couch watching it on his big screen. So thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Dustin, you the man.
And he works at a brewery.
Austin Beer.
Austin
Beer Works?
I gotta look it up exactly what he does, and I just need to talk to him. and figure out that. But shout out to all you guys. Thanks for the love and support. And he's trying to figure out how to get us some beer. I think really what needs to happen is I need to go visit him, and then I'll just bring it back.
I mean, Austin seems.
I haven't been there.
We got some friends in Austin. We got Ziggy, fucking.
There's a few people that live there. I'm overdue. I've never been to Austin, and I need to get over there. So, but anyway, we're gonna wrap up pregame, and we'll get into some beer tasting, man.
Oh wait, I think you know how we were talking about how I drank a little too much last night.
Yeah.
I only had 6 beers, by the way. But you know, when I started drinking, I started listening to my music, and I started sending people links. I'm pretty sure I sent one to you, Dustin. So I hope you enjoyed the song. If not,
there you go.
It's all right, buddy.
There you go. All right, well, we'll get into the next segment, and stay tuned for some more beer drinking, and we'll get it going on, dude. So, heck yeah. All right, so we're gonna get into our first beer review. We're looking at the Sierra Blanca Brewing Company Amber.
Sorry.
And so we have to do that so we don't get off in the weeds and spend 30 minutes.
We don't want you guys to say it for an hour, even though you probably enjoyed it.
So anyway, we're gonna do the Alien Amber, which is this beer right here. It is out of Sierra Blanca Brewing Company out of Moriarty, New Mexico, of all places. Which is kind of a neat town.
Where's that at?
Yeah, Moriarty. It's up over on the side of Albuquerque. Like, so you go to Albuquerque and you take a right, it's back over there, and then you can cut up to Santa Fe from up there.
Is that close to Espanola?
No, that's on the other side. That's on the other side. You got to go the other way. Espanola is over, over onto the west side. Moriarty is on the
Does Bobby live in Espanola? Where does Bobby live?
It's Albuquerque, dude.
He lives in South Central.
He's in the
valley.
He's
in the valley of Albuquerque. It's dangerous over there. So anyway, let's. Are you want to do your pour cam? And while you do a pour cam, I'll explain the beer.
Which one are we doing?
It's doing the Amber Ale. Yeah. So we'll open this guy up.
All right. Here's the beautiful.
Hold on. Yeah, we gotta have one of these guys.
Amber Ale bottle.
And it's a real cap.
Check it out, dude. Fucking aliens. And this is from Roswell, right?
Well, no. So, like, the brewing company is from Moriarty, but I bought these in Roswell, and they're marketed because of the Roswell thing, right? It's the alien thing. So the Amber Ale.
Check it out. It's fucking badass.
Yeah. So the Amber Ale is 5.2 alcohol per volume, by volume, I should say, and the IBU is 15. So if you were paying attention to the beginning of the show, I explained IBU.
International Bitter Units.
So
International Bitter Units.
It should not have very much. It's only IBU of 15, so it should just be a smooth, good drinking, malty, caramely style.
Oh, I can smell the caramel.
But I haven't ever drank this before.
Yeah, me either. I've never even heard of this beer.
It's brand new to me. Brand new to you.
It smells caramely.
I don't know if this guy's had any before.
You ever had that beer? Big Sky Brewing Company Moose Drool. You ever had that?
It's great. You know what? My wife loves Moose Drool.
So this kind of the smell at least.
Yeah, but Moose Drool is very much darker.
Yeah, it has more of a milky smell too, but it has a hint of caramel that.
But this is a fully leaded beer. It's got full flavor profile. Dude, I like it.
That's good.
It's not bad.
That's actually good. This is the high IBU one, right?
No, this is very low. It's got a decent foamy head to it. It's got a nice cloudy, dark, caramely look to it.
That's a good color. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I'm pretty sure the last couple episodes we've only did light beers, right?
Yeah, we've pretty much only really reviewed light beers. I mean, the first episode we had some of them that were a little heavier, but nothing like this is probably the heaviest beer we've done so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
As far as an ale goes, but it's very smooth. It's designed more as a session.
Yeah, I can
beer.
See that. I mean,
so I think even the bottle says that.
Really?
Kick back and enjoy a session with this amber that we handcrafted from the finest specialty malts and hops on the planet.
Interesting.
Alien Amber. There you go.
Now, personally, I don't think I could sit drinking one of these after another.
Yeah.
One is pretty good.
I do know people that could, though.
Yeah.
because it's smooth. It's easy
It's
to
like
drink.
Vokey likes that hardcore.
Yeah, but it's a lower alcohol content. I mean, what is only
Is it?
It's only 5.2.
Oh, that's like a fucking light
Yeah.
beer.
I mean, it's just a little.
So it's just
over
a light beer that has fucking
some flavor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not gonna like screw you up when it comes to alcohol content.
Guys, this is a really cool bottle, especially
Yeah,
like aliens.
they do a good job with their graphics. Whoever their graphic designer is has done a good job.
It's a neat one.
Yeah. So alien beer, alien amber from Sierra Blanca. I like it.
You know what we didn't do that we should
What?
have done? We got to come up with a new rating system.
We do. I don't know what you want to do.
Because we were just doing go or no go, right?
Yeah, like can I drink more than one of them?
So we got to come up with something.
So I don't know what to do with that. Because my thing is, I always said, and I said it on the first episode, I said on the second episode, can I have more than one of them? Right? So, you know, when you're out and you're tasting beer and you're like, oh, that's great. And you have one and you're like, I think I need to move on.
Yeah.
So, it either tastes good, it doesn't taste good. Can I have more than one of them? This one, I would be able to drink more than one of them. First off.
I mean, this is depending. Maybe I could.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, okay, let's say you're at the brewery and that's the only brew they have.
I could definitely drink more than one.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but you're not going to be like pissed about it,
Yeah,
right? You're going to be like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I can do
shit,
that.
This is the beer you got? Okay, it's not bad. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's good. It's got a nice flavor. It's smooth.
It's just heavy for me.
It is, but there's a lot of people in the world, James,
Yeah,
that
well, they don't count.
that like heavy beer, and they can do it, and they can have 3 or 4 of these and then go home.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine too, and that's good. And I think it's good, and I think you can session it because the alcohol volume is lower
Yeah.
than some other
I mean,
beers.
technically, yes, it could be.
You know
a
what I
session.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
you could drink
absolutely.
5 or 6 of them, and you would still need a ride home, but you're not going to be falling down. Right? Depending on who you are. Depending on who you are. I mean, Mundo might be falling down, but we won't be.
If I had like 5, yeah.
See, me, I'm like, oh, well, I only had 5 of those, and I'm good. Let's
Oh,
go. Where are we going now?
Ossifer, I'm good.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
had
it's fine. I can
5.2s,
drive home.
I'm good, buddy.
I can drive home. So, anyway.
Well, I mean,
but it's a good beer.
So, I guess maybe we should do like a 2-prong rating system, right? So,
'Cause
1
it's
and 2,
malty,
if you could,
caramely.
if you could drink more than 1, that's 1, and then 2 is if it's good, I guess.
Well, so first off, does it taste good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it tastes good. Number 1.
And it smells good. I mean,
Number 2. Would you be willing to drink a second glass of it?
yeah.
Okay. So there's that. And then that's all you really need.
True.
Right? Does it taste good? And would you have a second glass of it?
Yeah.
Now, everybody's flavor profile is a little different, but this beer is very malty. It's very caramely. You can tell they toast the malt up.
Yeah, you can
You know,
definitely taste
they
that,
make
yeah.
it rich.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they make it rich, and they're like, you can taste almost like the fire, right? Like they
Yeah,
caramelized it. They caramelized the malt.
Just let it fucking when they're cooking the wort.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
just
and
let
then
it-
the mash is all sweet and dark,
Yep.
and yeah,
Yep.
and which is awesome.
Or the mash, right? See,
Yeah,
it's been
see
so
the
long
mash.
since
There you go. I threw out some brewery stuff right
Hey,
there.
we're learning, guys.
Look at that.
We're learning.
But
We're
I
getting
do
smarter.
know the process. I just don't know all the lingo. So anyway, any other stories or fun stuff? Look at you. You drank all that already. Here, drink some
Well,
of
no,
that.
it's because
Here, let me pour you
I
some.
shared with Mundo. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Because I didn't
Right
buy.
here, man.
I know, Mundo. You're there.
But remember, I drank that pills, that Hilo.
That's right. But
That's
I
pretty
had
fun.
the tall boy of this and the banquet mixed together.
Did you miss that? When he mixed so he decided to mix the banquet beer and the Coors Light together.
Why?
It's fucking amazing.
It was good.
Dude. It's good.
Well, because James came up with the idea, and I was like, why not? I'll try it.
It's because I thought last night he said he did it short. Right, guys? He did it short last
I poured
night.
you too much beer, but oh
It's
well.
alright. I'll drink it.
Well, because I drank. Well, you only had half her, right? So
Yeah. So last night Shawn sent me a video because we're both drinking. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a beer review real quick," and he did a beer review of the Banquet beer in Clamato.
Yeah,
but
it's good.
In my head, for some stupid reason, this morning, I thought he got one of these bad boys, right?
Oh, and mixed it.
Cut a hole in it, chugged it, and then poured the Banquet. I don't know why I thought that. I'm pretty sure I saw some TikTok videos or some weird video where there's a guy that made a hole in a beer chugging and he chugged 2 beers at once. I was like, oh, Bro-Dude's gonna do that.
No, I was literally just coming home after work and was like, I didn't have any damn beer, and I don't really drink Banquet beer.
Really?
No. I have a 12-pack in my fridge that's been in there for like a year, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you folks, I'm dangerously low on beer in my beer fridge, which means that I had very limited options, and there was a 12-pack of Banquet beer sitting in there, and I was like, well, I guess that'll have to do.
Yeah.
And I had one, and I was like, ooh, that's not bad. I'll drink that. And then I was like, wait, but I'm not really in the beer type of straight beer mood.
Yeah.
And then, so I was like, I had the bottle of Clamato, and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah. Sometimes
and tried it out.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. We're like, I want to drink, but I don't want a beer, so I have like vodka. So Lisa, she has a bunch of all her mixed drink cans that she gets from all the breweries on the top shelf. Mm-hmm. She never drinks them, so I don't even know how old those fuckers are. But they're they're fruity drinks, they're like mules,
or they're sweet.
The sweet shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't drink that shit.
It'll give you a headache.
And then I have beers, but they're just random. And honestly, I don't know how old they are. But hey, beer's beer.
So, beer's good.
All right, so what do you think?
Anyway, well, I think it's good. I think the flavor profile is awesome. It's caramely, it's malty, it's smooth to drink. It has very to little no bitterness to it. I can drink more than one of them. I think if you're gonna order it, and you're not gonna be disappointed. If you're an all-around beer person, you like light beer, you like strong beer, you like IPA, you like this, you like that, you can drink this beer and it'd be okay.
True.
That's my thought.
Hey Mundo, we're thinking you could be like our Joe Rogan has what's his name?
Oh, it's Jamie.
Jamie,
yeah.
Mundo, you can be our Jamie.
I don't watch Joe Rogan, so I don't know who Jamie is.
Jamie's like the guy.
He's like their little. He goes, look that up, and then Jamie will say, "Okay, here's what I found."
Checker kind of.
Yeah, but then he'll throw in some little tidbits here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Rogan's podcast because he does what he does.
I mean, the biggest podcast in the world, dude.
Yeah,
Can't deny that. So, I grew up with that motherfucker too.
Oh yeah, our UFC stuff, man. We talked about. Have we talked about our UFC?
Probably.
13, I think
13
we did
years
talk about
old, right?
UFC 1. Me and you watched that together.
With Tim and who else was there? Me, you, Tim.
I don't know. I think it was just us three, maybe. And then we started fighting in the backyard. We did talk about that because we would fight in the backyard. Yeah, we did talk about that.
We sorry guys. We just
Hey, you know what are you gonna do? Our brain cells are damaged.
You have to understand that when we saw for the first UFC ever live on the scrambled fucking cable box, the old that you could use to descramble, you could just literally pay the fucking cable guy, say, "Hey man, give me some free channels."
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, he would, and it was awesome. I've never seen fighting like that.
No, I hadn't either.
Boxing. I grew up watching boxing with my dad, right? First time I saw UFC, I was like, "Oh my god, what is this amazing fucking thing?"
Yeah. Well, so UFC is the shit.
Yeah. Well, these days I don't actually watch a lot of UFC. I don't know if I grew out of it, but you know what I watch a lot of? Bare knuckle boxing.
Oh man.
I'm a bare knuckle boxing fan, dude. I fucking love it.
Well, there you go.
I don't know why. I think it's just because you take away the gloves, right?
You like that? Do you like the blood?
And no, I like the fact that one punch can change the course of a fight between either you break your hand or cut. And cut. When you start doing cuts, it's a whole different game because you can't you can't use your face to block punches because you're gonna get cut. So it's just I don't know. Well, I enjoy it because it's brutal.
You can only do it for so long.
Yeah,
you can only do it for so long.
I think I like it because it reminds me of like how brutal the first UFC.
Well, there was no rules. The first UFC was no. I mean, you had
Hoist fucking puts the guy.
You had Hoist against you had Hoist Gracie fighting a heavyweight guy that was 50 times bigger than him, And everybody's like, he's on his back, he's losing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the big guy would lose because
you'd be like, what
Hoist
the
would
hell?
like
The big guy's not
armbar him
supposed to lose.
or
The little guy's
guillotine him or something like that. And
it was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was like groundbreaking at the time.
It was. Well, that martial arts back, like, that was like
didn't somebody
changed
get
it.
their tooth knocked out?
Yeah, dude, the
That
big
was
sumo guy. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. They used to have like different
Yeah, I remember
martial arts.
seeing
You had a
clips of that.
sumo guy fighting a Muay Thai guy. Then
Yeah.
You'd have some weird like karate fucking Tai Chi guy.
There was no weight classes or anything. Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. So
Alright,
anyway,
sorry, we went off track.
I digress. We're gonna switch
movie.
gears. We're gonna switch gears because I'm out of my beer, right? And I'm thirsty.
Yeah,
and
we're
this is a
4 minutes
This is
over.
a beer show, and we're 4 minutes over. So we're gonna go into the next beer.
So we're gonna finish these, and then we're gonna do our second beer.
Yeah. So hell yeah, let's do it. Alrighty. So comes to our second beer review of the day. My phone was
What do we
ringing.
got?
Sorry about that.
That's all right. What do we got?
So we're gonna do the same brewer as the first beer, Sierra Blanca Brewing, but this is the Alien IPA.
Okay, so this one I've been dreading.
We have not done an IPA on the show yet, right? So I don't know how. I mean, you used to drink the hell out of IPAs, Barrio.
When
You did.
I thought I was a little snobby beer drinker.
Yeah, well, you had that whole thing where I was like,
Hey,
what the
this
heck?
is 7%.
Oh, damn!
bro.
Look at that thing spilling all over.
7%.
Look at that! It spilled all over the place. I just opened it. I must have shooken it up or something.
Let's see.
But let's pour that beautiful beer. So this has a 7% alcohol, like Barrio just said, and it has an IBU of 81, which is extremely high. Extremely high. And so this is going to be a bitter, full-on IPA.
Once again, they have a really beautiful design fucking label.
So if you
I think they're cool.
if you like IPA, I think this is
Porky.
gonna be one for you because it smells like an IPA.
Yeah,
So
I can already-
even before I even like took a drink
I could
of
already
it,
smell those
like
hops,
it's like
dude.
boom, that's a face full of hops. That's a face full of hops. Let me see.
Look at that beer. Look at so it's got a nice color, right? Or a
Yeah,
lot, a
it's
hell of a lot
light- it's a
lighter
light-
than the.
it's a light.
Yeah, everyone
but
obviously.
that because they didn't put anything malt in this thing.
It's got a nice head.
This has no malt in it at all, James.
Look at that head.
Yeah, it's got a nice head.
Ooh, all right. Let's give it a whirl.
All right.
Oh, bye, beer cam.
Yeah, that's got some good bitterness
God
to
damn
it.
it.
However,
That's good.
it's good.
God damn it.
So it's not bitter in the bad bitter
No,
way.
it's bitter as a goddamn. This is a good fucking.
It's a
beer,
good
bro.
IB. It's a
Yeah.
good IPA, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not bitter to where it's terrible. The way it smells, I was like, oh,
I was
this is
scared.
gonna be tough.
I was like, oh, this could be.
This is gonna be tough.
No,
And then I
not at
took
all.
a drink, and you got a lot of citrus to it. You got a lot of
Ooh,
floral.
it's got a lot. It's a lot going on there.
Yeah, the smell of it is way stronger
I'm gonna be
than what it
honest.
tastes
I
like.
prefer this to the Alien Amber. I'm gonna say that right now.
Really?
Yes.
That surprises me.
I prefer
By
this.
far, that surprises me.
This is good. God damn it! I thought I hated IBAs now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so okay.
IBA, IPA.
IPA, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, you correct, I was about to correct you, but
You should. Hey,
know,
no,
you
correct
know.
me. My brother was like, "What the fuck you mean IBA, you idiot?"
Why did you say IBA? It's IPA.
What's an IBA?
Indian
IBA. That's
What's an IBA, guys?
I don't know what IPA is. It's got to be something. I bet in business there's something called an IPA. But anyway, it is a really good IPA.
It is. I like it.
It actually is a lot less bitter than I thought it was going to be.
You worked it up. Say, oh, this is gonna be what the IBU.
It's going to be super bitter. It's an IBU of 81.
This shit
But it
ain't-
does have
yeah.
a lot of bitterness to
You
it.
got the hop,
but
it ain't bitter. You know what I'm
so
saying?
what I was saying before is like in the previous episodes I was like, you know those beers that the IPAs where you drink them and you're more thirsty afterwards,
True.
right? Where you like you take a
Yeah.
drink and you're like, I need some water or I need something else, to because it's not quenching a thirst.
Yeah.
This isn't a thirst quenching beer.
No.
I can't tell you that, but it doesn't make you more thirsty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you go to, say it's like, I like to use this analogy a lot. It's a hot day, you want to calm down, you want to have nice, cold, tasty beer. This is not the beer for you. Not during a hot day. Like,
no. This is a
coffee in the
yeah. You want to be sitting in like 25-degree weather in front of a fire to have this beer.
Yeah,
right.
I'd agree with that. 100%. It is a winter beer. Maybe that's why it tastes so good to us because it's cold outside.
But
it's actually cold in here.
Did we talk about that? How
yeah,
we had snow for
I did. We did the whole snowy segment, man. Yeah. It snowed, but yeah, I think you're definitely not. For me personally, not drinking.
I think you remember that.
We don't do that, by the way. I've never done that in my life.
Yeah.
Just so we all know.
Sounds like something.
No, it sounds like something that's true.
Would say.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I read the internet. I know people do it. I don't know what it is, but they do it.
It's all defensive.
I know, right? What is going on right now? Why am I defending myself?
I'm not. I'm just saying.
So, but I have never had this beer before. All right.
Me either.
Never. And I was worried about it being like really bitter. Like, like Sierra.
You scared me, bro.
Like Sierra Pale Ale. I don't know if you've ever had that.
Yes.
Like,
I remember I used to like to pretend I liked drinking it because it was like the hip thing to do.
Yeah, right.
I didn't like
all
it,
the
guys.
hipsters are drinking. I
didn't like it, but I did it.
Yeah. So where you're like drinking, you're like, oh, I can't even drink this thing. And I was like, what is wrong with it? It's not quite to that level. Now, it does have a lot of bitterness to it. So if you like bitter, you like the IPA, this is a full-on bitter IPA. However, if you are a malty, smoky, like ale drinking person, it'll still work. It's not bad. It's not going to throw you off to the point where you're like, this is the most terrible beer I've ever had.
Yeah.
I would say that.
I agree
right?
with that because, like, you know, like I always say in these episodes, like, I'm a light beer drinker now.
Now you are.
I like the light beers. But as a light beer drinker who doesn't like heavy beers,
it's not bad.
I could drink
this.
It's
not bad. Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I would prefer this over that one.
Wow. Then see, that's a statement, and you
Yeah.
said that earlier, and that's a statement because, like, I liked the Amber Ale.
I think this one's a lot.
You think it's better? Okay. I mean, I like it.
Not
I don't
that
know
that's
if
a bad beer,
I don't know if I think it's better than that.
That's a
one.
good beer too, but I think. I don't think it's. I think the crisp. I like the crispness of this because when I drink the caramel dark, it makes me feel full and heavy.
Yeah, this is not heavy.
Yeah, this isn't.
It's
heavy.
not heavy.
It's
just
bitter.
It's
not heavy.
It's got that big flavor profile to it. It's like bang, flavor profile, but it's not as thick. It doesn't feel like you're eating a meal.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Because that's true. That's exactly.
It doesn't feel like it's gonna fill you up.
I'm not twirling. It's a fucking wine.
Yeah. Right. So anyway,
look at the legs on this.
Pinky up. Although,
good. I like it.
You know, wine's good too. But this is a beer show. Why are you even talking about wine?
We should do a wine every night. Dude, once in a while.
We could do a wine episode. I'd be totally down for that.
I totally went to college and I learned how to do wine tasting.
I love wine.
No,
but
that was
this
a long time
beer
ago.
show.
I don't know if I remember.
This is a beer show.
But fuck it. Once in a while, we're gonna get a bottle of wine and we're gonna fucking taste it.
You know what? I'll bring my wife in because my wife
loves wine. Dude. So does Lisa. We can do a wine show.
We can do a wine show.
Idea,
there you go. Boom. Idea.
We'll have to be somewhere a little bit classier than the garage.
Dude, I don't know. I think my wife can drink some wine in a solo cup or a freaking big old glass of like
Red
fancy
solo
glass.
Cup, dude.
Dude, like seriously, good wine. And here's the thing with good wine, right? It doesn't matter what glass you put it in; it still tastes good. Doesn't matter.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like we have these fancy, like at the house, we have these fancy wine glasses. They're all like, spend a bunch of money on them, and when I break one, it's really a tragedy, and it pisses me off.
Like my Barney Blast 2001
glass.
Thanks, babe.
But
love you too.
But a good wine tastes good out of any glass, just like a good beer tastes good out of any glass. That's why we have these mugs, and we don't have oh, we're drinking a Pilsner, we need a Pilsner glass. Or we have this, we have to have this. So, you know, like the Stella glasses. I think that's such a
those
freaking...
little
chalice. Chalice. Yeah, you're like,
fucking
what? Oh, okay.
Shave the fucking foam off.
I mean, it's a decent beer, but do you really need a special glass? I mean, I guess so. Maybe it enhances the flavor of the beer, but it doesn't really change the overall quality or taste profile.
Yeah, I mean, I drink out of can.
Yeah, whatever. Can, bottle, glass,
you know,
keg.
You brought up
doesn't
Stella,
matter.
And it reminded me of something. Like a long time ago, there was like a whole fucking trend on the internet, on YouTube at least, where people were trying to do the chug Stella Artois challenge, right? Because you can't.
I never even heard of that.
Like, you can't chug more than like 2 of them.
Really?
Like, it's impossible. Like, so people would start.
Is it because it's so carbonated?
It's so carbonated. It's so fucking heavy that like you get the third one, it just comes up.
Yeah, it's just like I can't do it.
And I used to I remember watching this. I'm like, wow, no one can do that because I was like, I could
3.
I could do it.
I could do 3.
Oh shit, homie.
I could do 3.
Well,
maybe
in the future, we're gonna have a Stella Artois chug off.
I mean, that'd be something.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be something.
Is that
to do that?
Sign blinking?
I don't know. Yeah, it is blinking a little bit. The sign's blinking. Sorry about that.
Supposed to? I don't even.
I don't know.
I just bought.
It's
a
new
neon,
sign,
or is it?
It's fake neon. It's like LED.
LED flame. Yeah.
I haven't powered to the TV, so maybe that's why.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe it's doing its thing. So what do we need to do? So we need to wrap up our day, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about some snow. We talked about breaking glass. We talked about the original wood story. We had a nice amber ale that's not bad. It's not my favorite one I've ever had, but it's not bad. It's a good one. And Sierra Blanca, props to you for doing a decent beer. Yeah. It's good. It's not like, it's not my favorite amber I've ever had. IPA wise, I'm good with this IPA. I mean, my favorite IPA personally, my personal favorite IPA is the 7K from Santa Fe Brewing Company is my favorite IPA. And if I'm gonna drink an IPA, I drink that one. And it's really good. Shout out to my golf crew, 7K Motley Crew. Cheers, boys. That's our golf team. But this IPA is actually, excuse me. This IPA is actually very good. Smells stronger. Smells stronger than it tastes.
Yeah, absolutely. I smelled it. Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna like it.
So from our scale from our last segment, does it taste good?
Yes.
Yes, it tastes good. Can I have more than one of them?
Yes.
Yes, I can have more than one of them. So and this is coming from 2 people that don't drink IPAs on a regular.
3.
And
3. What about you, buddy?
3 at most. 3 for me.
You got 3? You can have 3 of them?
You don't think you can do more than 3?
I just don't like hops anymore.
So, yeah.
But do you get like the crazy hops with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't have the jaw tingle thing.
Yeah, because usually
it.
Right here.
You're like,
I know what you're talking
about.
Yeah,
and you're like, ooh, gosh, that's harsh, right?
We
doesn't have
bitter beer face.
Yeah, like bitter. Don't do the commercial. What? Who was that?
The
Coors Light or Miller bitter hop face, right? No, it doesn't have any of that like crazy bitterness to it.
Crazy though, like back in the day, they convinced us all that hops were horrible.
Yeah,
because all the light beers did the commercials.
Well, yeah, because they're like it's
light beer propaganda.
Easy drinking, man. It won't fill you up. Silver bullet. Yeah. Let's go. It won't slow you down. It won't fill you up. You know.
We know what we should do.
Huh?
No, this is. I've had 1, 2. I've had some beers. So this is like Mario.
Yeah, don't count
them. We should take a trip up to Austin and hook up with Dustin Hoffman, and then we could go do a tour of the brewery and film it, and then we could sit there and just taste test Austin beers from.
I like that. Let's do it.
Would that be sick, dude?
So we need all of you to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And
we have this.
make some comments. So like comments are important, right? So I'm looking at our YouTube channel, and I mean we have a few comments here and there. But tell us what you're looking for. Tell us what you like. Tell us what we need to try.
Engage with us. Tell us. You tell us what you want, we'll find it. If we can't find it,
insult us. It's funny too.
Yeah, insulting is fine too.
Whatever,
Thanks.
dude. Yeah.
Thanks, Mundo. I appreciate that.
I love a good insult.
Mundo's throwing it out there. Just fucking throw some trash talk out there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude, we're all for it, guys. Come on, we're here for a good time.
But this is a good time, and this is the bottom line is that we love beer, we love drinking, we love hanging out with our friends. Right, and so this is Bros and Dudes, and that's what it's all about.
And you're part of it. You guys are part of it. You're sitting there at home, watching this,
be part of our crew,
drinking.
Yeah, love it, like it, subscribe to it, and I mean, we could tell a million other stories and all this stuff, but we're planning on doing this every month, and we're on schedule this year, which is great. Yeah. By the way,
the first month.
we did 2 in a month. Yeah, we've done 2 in the we did the December
Considering
episode.
how we did one and then it took us 9
months to do another one. We're on track to be doing much better. We both have lots of things going on, and Mundo just shows up and says, "I'll drink beer with you guys," and we're like, "Hell yeah, let's do it."
That's why we love Mundo.
Yeah, that's why we love Mundo. He's like, you say, "Hey, we're drinking beer," and he's like, I'll be there.
But he doesn't tell us what, he just shows up.
Yeah, it just scares the crap out of you. So this episode title is going to be the one that scared the shit out of Barrio.
The one where Barrio...
Or the time that Barrio got scared. Something like that.
Something like that.
But anyway.
What you reminded me of, Sebastian.
His son.
Who's one of your kids?
Thank
you.
Son.
Thank you.
Sebastian's my son. He's 10. And I guess he saw the YouTube channel, right?
Oh, okay.
And now all he says is like he'll come in randomly, like I'm in the room working or doing whatever. He's like and subscribe. Hit like. He's fucking trolling us because he
hit like. It's important.
He's like, remember your buddy, your friend was like and subscribe, guys. I'm like, shut up. Don't talk shit about Shawn.
Oh, he can talk crap. That's funny because I'm on the edge of being a Gen Xer, right? So like, we're in between. We're in between Xer right? And millennial.
What are you?
81.
So we're a Zennial. Kent calls us Zennials. He's like, because we're on the edge of
X
and on the beginning of millennials.
Yeah.
And I know there's a difference because Elise is only 1 year older than me, 1980. And there's definitely a weird
I know a difference because my wife is 8 years younger than me.
Well, yeah.
And so, like,
she's a
millennial through and through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10 years, right?
Yeah, or 8 years apart.
Was it 81 to 91?
So, yeah.
Or is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. They split them up.
It
depends on what website you look at.
True.
So, anyway.
I always thought something dumb. I'm like, oh, what is this? What is?
But good show. I still got a little beer left.
Well, drink it.
But yeah. So anyway, good times, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for all of your support. All of our friends.
I mean, we have
all of our
20,
boys.
Right now, we have like 24. That's another thing Sebastian does. Is almost every week he looks at our subscribers and he'll come, hey, you have this many. So I think we have 24 now.
Oh, okay. Well, we need more than that.
We need more. But hey, that's a start.
If you like it, do it.
Right?
I made 20 fake accounts, so.
Okay. There you go.
So we have 4. This is us.
So Mundo's bot trolling us. There you go. So, but yeah, I think we got room to grow. We got some new technology to work out, which is going to be great. And but anyway,
we're gonna
at the very least,
the quality of production is going to get better. Like,
I don't think we need to apologize for the quality of production we have now. I think it's good because we're 2 dudes in the fucking garage with our fucking third guy that's just hanging out, that just shows up and scares the shit out of you. And gives his little piece of review knowledge and eats protein bars in the background, which is fun. But anyway, no, I'm just talking shit. I digress. No, but it's a good time. Help us out.
We do have a buddy that does this professionally who's going to help us out.
Maybe we'll see.
We'll see. Chris says he's going to help us out.
But we're having fun.
But he also hates me.
He hates a lot of things. He hates a lot of things.
James, you
Chris,
hate everything.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're like Barrio. You're the professional hater.
I'm a grumpy ass motherfucker.
Yeah, you are a grumpy ass dude.
I'm not grumpy. I'm more cynical.
Oh, I had to show up today because you wouldn't even tell me if you were like
Yeah,
ready to go.
He's
Like, I'm like, what time? He's like,
like,
I don't know. I'll text you when I'm back home and blah blah blah. And I go, okay. And I told my wife, I said, what are you gonna do? And I said, I'm just gonna show the fuck up because then he'll have to do it.
And he did it, and
I showed the fuck up, and
but which I'm grateful of because I had
told me the afternoon.
No, but I'm happy that you showed up when you did because you helped me set up because we had a lot of shit to get set up, and we both tried to troubleshoot these fucking wireless mics.
Yeah, it's a thing. We need to get into it.
Like I don't understand. They sounded so good, and they stopped working.
At any rate, we're hitting our time limit. I just looked at the clock over here.
Where are we at? If you add them all up, 15.
Well, we're at 16 minutes on the last
We're
segment.
back like in an hour. God damn.
No, we're 15, 14, 16. So we're at like 47 to 50 minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we need to close this down. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Hey, like and subscribe.
We'll see you next time, okay? And it won't be that long because we're doing this once a month.
Yep. Or sooner
if not more. And
basically,
we're
whatever we can.
Like and subscribe because we're going to do some shorts and we're going to put some shorts out there too. You got anything?
No, I'm just going to throw this in the river.
I'm going to add something that Mundo...
When in doubt, throw it in the river.
Mundo is going to start doing shorts himself and we're going to post it on our channel.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Take care, y'all. We'll see you soon.